Once you've warmed the fascia of the jaw up with those decompressions and those compressions, doing some of the network that we were talking about, you can work into the deeper jaw muscles. So we're going to work on a muscle called the pterygoid. Your pterygoid is one of those big biting muscles. It has a lateral and a medial portion. You're going to work on it from inside your mouth. You're going to put a finger on the top gum, and the intention you're holding in your mind is to point at your earlobe. I like to use my right hand for the left side of my face and the left hand for the right side of my face so that I can follow easily the curve of the jaw. So you're going to work palm inwards. I'm going to talk you through it and then I will show you it. Okay? So, as I said before, we're going to use a finger inside the mouth. I'm going to put it on the top gum and we're going to work backwards to point at the earlobe. You don't push, you don't shove, you don't try to grind or gouge away. It can be really, really tight. So just put the finger on the top gum and let it sink into the tissue. The longer you're there for, the more it will release. Remember, you're going to have to work both sides because it's a bilateral joint, otherwise you're going to be wonky. But allowing the finger to soften, soften, soften into the tissue, and that's going to take you backwards. And as you move backwards, you're going to reach the back molar, and then you're going to come into a space which goes up. Follow that space up, and that's where you will touch a kind of an almost bony feeling flesh. That is your pterygoid muscle. Hold there and allow the release to take place. Do not rush it. A really tight pterygoid might take a few attempts before you even get to the back molar. You may also want to work the masseter, this big muscle here. There is a possibility that when you get a big release, it feels almost as though there is a black hole opening up. So don't be weirded out if that sensation happens. And like I said before, you're going to work both sides, and then in between working each side, you're going to give your jaw a bit of a stretch and a bit of a waggle. So it looks like this. I'm going to sit sideways so you can see it. So I'm working right hand to the left side. I'm going to put my middle finger, all my fingernails are nice and short, middle finger on my top gum. Then I'm going to work my finger backwards as though I'm trying to point at my earlobe. Yes, this is a technique that will make you feel a little bit slobbery, but it is worth the slobber. It's probably not one you want to do on a bus, but it is worth doing it if you're sat in front of the TV or reading a book. Work both sides of the jaw, follow it up with the masseter work, and you may also find that just putting some very gentle pressure just here near the soft dimple to either side of your eye is a really nice way to get some extra release.